welcome to week 3 of our Advent series called A Family Christmas, the relationships behind the story. And today we're going to be looking at the word joy. Now, as most of you might know, joy is a result of the fruit of the Spirit. It's one of those things that has to be a part of the Christian life. And maybe some of you out there equate joy with happiness. Is there a difference? But I think it's all about the dependence. And so my question for you today is, what is joy dependent on in your life? What is joy dependent on in your life? Let me give you the differences that I see with joy and happiness and why they're not the same thing. Joy doesn't need a smile to exist. Joy is of the soul, while happiness is of the moment. Joy transcends, happiness reacts. Joy runs deep and overflows, while happiness hugs hello. So joy is within us, while the happiness is the expression or the outward aspect. Joy is present inside everyone as an untapped reservoir of potential. Joy endures hardships, trials, and connects with meaning and purpose. See, the bottom line is a person pursues happiness but chooses joy. We choose joy, but happiness is more of a feeling. So where does this joy come from? How can you have joy amidst hardships? Well, in our study of Luke chapter 1, we get to verse 39. And we get to this Mary and Elizabeth relationships. They are cousins. And just previously to verse 39, we see Mary admitting to the angel Gabriel, "I am the Lord's servant. Let your word be fulfilled in me." She had just gotten the revelation that her cousin Elizabeth was with child with John the Baptist, who would be the preparer. And so immediately, in verse 39, it says she hurried. So once she knew this, she hurried to go see Elizabeth. And so we see this reaction of this transformative story of Jesus and how it allowed Mary to then not only be the Lord's servant, but also react with this servant. And so as we look at their interaction, though, when Mary gets there, there's even a reaction between John, who is actually 6 months in the womb of Elizabeth, and Jesus really has just begun. Actually, a lot of people think that the 3 months that Mary stayed with Elizabeth is actually when the Holy Spirit impregnated her, because she was away from her betrothed Joseph. And so it just makes sense with that distance to have even more validity to the Holy Spirit impregnating her rather than Joseph. But this interaction really set up the next 33 years between John and Jesus, Elizabeth with Mary. We see joy literally affecting every part of their life, and it is all connected with the relationship we have with Jesus Christ. These cousins exemplified friendship. They exemplified commitment, humility mixed with worship to really give us the true joy of Christmas. They both knew of the prophecy. They both knew of some of the hardships that might come with ushering the Messiah and also John the Baptist. But at that moment, it didn't matter, because joy was found within them through the relationship that they had with Jesus Christ. It didn't matter about the hardships. It didn't matter about the circumstances with Mary and Elizabeth. What mattered the most was that Jesus was coming to earth to save his people, and that they would be a part of that story. And there's nothing but joy. If you're having a tough time feeling joy through hardship, through difficulty, through questioning, examine your relationship with Jesus Christ, because he is that peace that comes together. You don't have to be happy all the time, but as Christians, we need to be joyful in the hope of Jesus Christ, because he alone makes all the difference. Let him be all the difference in your life today and tomorrow and the next day, so that you can exhibit joy to this world who's in desperate need of something more and a joyful spirit in all of us. May God go with you, and God bless you.